A very good morning to my IT students. Let us start our today's session. So we were reading chapter number 8, digital documentation, and today we'll be covering up a topic whose name is synonyms and thesaurus. So synonyms and thesaurus basically are required when we are writing a program and we need to find appropriate words that are having similar meaning. Okay, so this option will help us to find the synonyms of the word that we are interested in changing in our original document. Okay, so how to use this option? For that you need to go in tools tab. There you will find this option. So let us do the practical. So before you use this option, you must select the word. Like you want to select the synonym of this word different. Okay, firstly you will select it from here and then you will go in tools option. There you will click thesaurus option. So you will see that particular word you have selected it, the various options are being shown. Okay, so you can click on that particular option, so it will select whatever option you will select and it will note it down here, replace with me, and then you can click on replace with. So you will see that this particular different will be replaced with the word various. So it has been done. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Fine. Similarly, as example he was giving, cursor ko he has replaced with pointer with the help of this replace button. Similarly, we have done also the same. Okay, beta, note down these two questions. Here I have written spelling and grammar check tool. Spelling and grammar check tool. Okay, write it down. Spelling and grammar check tool in the LibreOffice Writer is used for spelling suggestions. Okay, so which shortcut key is used to spell check in the LibreOffice Writer? That is F7. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Fine. So let us move to the next topic, that is formatting the document. Fine. So now I'll be using up this formatting tool to do formatting in our LibreOffice. Okay. So what it will help us? It will help us to make the document presentable and attractive. Okay. So the process of arranging the text in a document in a particular way by changing the text alignments, fonts and size is known as formatting. Underline this word formatting and this whole sentence to note down the definition of formatting. The process of arranging the text in a document in a way by changing the text alignments, fonts and sizes is known as formatting. Okay, so formatting will make your document look presentable and attractive. Okay, so we have different types of formatting in LibreOffice. One is your character formatting, second is your paragraph formatting, and third is your page formatting. So we'll be studying these three types of formatting one by one in detail. So first is your character formatting, which is basically related to the appearance of an individual character in your document. So we are talking about one individual character in your document and it includes the font size. Okay, the text attributes like bold, italic, underlines you will be doing. Okay, so these particular things can be applied to a particular character with the help of opening the character dialog box. Okay, so bold, italics, underline you can see. So this is your formatting toolbar actually, which is offering you various formatting options where you can see it here. Here this is your formatting toolbar. Okay, so you can color it, even you can align it properly. Okay, you can make it bold, italics, underline, you can give the font style, font size and many more options are available. Okay, so this is your formatting toolbar. Okay, next is setting font type and the font size. So how to set the font type and font size? For that you need to select the particular text. We all know this. I don't feel ki we should do practical of it, but since we'll do little bit of it. So in figure 20 you can see which is your figure 20. This is your figure 20. Okay, so for that what you need to do, firstly you need to go in your format tab. So where it is, here it is, format tab. Then you will click on the character wala button. Okay, and when you will click it on, you know a dialog box named character will open up and it will show all the formatting options inside it. Okay, so beta we can see he is opening the font wala tab. So we will click on the font wala tab and we will get these options, like you can set the font style, you can set the style of it, you can set the size of it, you can set any other feature that you want to. Okay, so whatever styles you feel you should implement and whatever size you feel you should implement, the preview will be here in the bottom. So if you will click on OK, this will get implemented to the selected text. Okay, otherwise it will not be. Okay, if you want to reset, then you can click, it will show the default settings. Okay, so you can do it accordingly. Fine. So beta, how to apply this bold, italics, underline? They are available in the toolbar also, formatting toolbar. Okay, so if you want to see where how to implement this for formatting to a particular piece of text. Okay, so for that we need to go in format, then we need to click in on character, and then afterwards, okay, whatever font you feel. See, the same text is appearing here that we have selected. Fine, you want to make it bold italics, you want to make it 13 point size. Okay, so it will be implemented when you click on OK button. Okay, how to make it bold? For that, bold italics already you have selected, you need to click on underline, so it will get underline also. Fine, so in this way you can implement various features. Now how to change color? So why we are adding color? To make it much more attractive and eye catchy. Okay, so for that again we'll go in format tab. Okay, we'll go in format tab and character wala option again. Fine, when we'll click it on, it will show you font effects. Okay, font effects tab, this time we have to click. Earlier it was font tab, now we need to click on font tabs. So it will show you different colors that you can implement on the given text. Like you want to implement this color, okay, it will be shown here. Okay, so whatever color you will select, the color will be changed. Okay, fine. And other than that, what is showing ki you can change other things also, effects you can add, you can make it capitals. If you want to make it all capitals, you can change the case with the help of this. Lowercase, you can make them, all the characters will be in lowercase characters. Now if you want to make them title case, so it will be like this. And if you want to make them small case, small capitals, so capitals and smalls. Okay, this way. Fine, means they will be capital but little bit smaller than the uppercase. You can compare it also. See, this is capitals and small capitals is this. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Fine. See, one special type of effect I want to show you, though it has not been discussed in your book. If you click it on, your text will start blinking. Okay, so for that you need to click OK and it will be blinking otherwise. So you can see now your text is blinking. Okay, so you can add this feature to make your document attractive. In my previous lecture also you might have seen some of the text was blinking in the document. So how I made it blink, it's like that only. Okay, so while you are using this format option, character wala exam, this particular, and this is the blinking option. Okay, and whatever effect you want to outline, if you want to give, so before we implement it now, we need to select the particular text. So if I'll select it, then I'll go in format tab and then click on character, then in which tab, for font effects tab you need to go, and if you click on outline, so you can see what type of text it has become. If I uncheck it, it will be like this, and if I'm clicking on this outline option, shadow inside it, and the shadow effect it will give. So in this way we can do it. So we can click on blinking also. Okay, so it will be implemented here. Okay, you can see it will also blink. Fine, but mind it, all blinking will take place at on a single time only. Okay, this is not a feature here that we can this will blink first, later it will blink. All the blinking will be done at the same time in the document, in the LibreOffice. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. So in this way, here from here you can apply the colors also. Okay, if this text is here and you want to apply colors on it, so it will be converted into red color also if you are applying colors. And the same things you can implement with the help of this character dialog box. Okay, there you can have it. Fine. And you can apply borders also. See how to apply borders. These are various formats. No borders. You want to set all 4 borders. You want to set the side borders. You can set top and bottom borders. You can set only this border. So generally when we are implementing borders, we are using this option. Okay, so and line style, which type of line you want to implement, like you like this one, so okay. And the color whatever width of the border that you want to implement, if you click on OK, so for that particular text this thing will be implemented. Okay, fine. The case option I have told you na, case option from where it was in the character, again I have told you in character option you will get this option. Okay, where you have found this option, let me show you again. So here you can see this is option effects case, and these cases are available. I told you in detail. If you don't want any case, then you will need to click on without. If you want capitals, so it will make the text capital. Okay, before you implement it on anything, you need to select the text, then it will be implemented. Okay, so I have not selected any of the text. So firstly I need to select the text, like this artificial intelligence I am selecting. Then I'll go in the format tab, then character, and then we need to select this case wala option. Okay, small capitals or capitals, or everything will be in capitals. Okay, lowercase and title case. Fine. So whatever you feel key you have to use, and blinking if you want to give, you can give. Okay, and outline, shadow, so it's totally dependent upon you. Border to the same text you want to give, and style also you want to add to catch the attraction. Color if you want to change. Fine. The width if you want to increase. Okay, fine. So in this way you can implement the things together. So this way you will get the effect. Okay, so I hope this changing text case option is also clear to you. And one more thing, shift plus F3 if you are pressing shift plus F3. Okay, so this will also give you this option. Otherwise what you can do, you can go in format tab, in text option also you can get this options of changing the case. Here uppercase, lowercase, cycle case. See, this is something different. I just want to show it to you. Sentence case is there, capitalize each word. Toggle case what it will do. See, if let me select the text for you first. Now I'll be going in format tab. Now text option, where is at the very first text option. See, toggle case what it will do for you, it will toggle each and every word. If the first letter is capital, it will make it small, rest all it will make it. Let me select this one. You can see T is capital, M is capital, right? So the capital will become small and small will become capital. Okay, this is the toggle case. So for that I'm going through that particular option again, text, toggle case. So you can see whatever was capital has become small, and small has become capital. Again I'm going this in the same option. And now you can see sentence case. So sentence case may every letter of the first word should be capital, means this wala letter should be capital. In this way we used to write the sentence. Okay, lower case will make everything lower. Okay, and uppercase will make everything upper. This is what I just want to discuss now. Capitalized each word means first letter of the each word will get capitalized. Okay, next is beta cycle case. Okay, this is something different. So it will show you various options. Okay, where you can put wherever you need to stop, you need to pause. Okay, better this option na, cycle case wala option, you should use your shift plus F3 key only, then it will work. If you are going to use it from here, then it will not work. Every time you need to go there, then there will be no benefit. So when you will click on, it will change its case. Every time it will show you 2-3 cases. So I'm doing with the help of the keys. Okay, and again I will add, if you are using a laptop, so you need to press the function key along with the shift key and then F3, then it will work, otherwise it will not work. Then you will say, ma'am, nothing is happening from this shift case. So shift plus Fn plus F3. So you can see every time pressing, it is showing different case. So wherever you feel ki haan ye wala theek hai, then you can stop there. Okay, so it will show different cases. I am keeping on pressing, so it is showing me different cases. Okay, you can see this is different, this is different, this is different, this is different. So all the cases it is having in cycle rotation. Okay, this is known as cycle case. Okay, so it will work better when you are using the shortcut key, and that is shift plus F3. Okay, so beta, next topic is your paragraph formatting. So what is paragraph? Paragraph is a collection of words of characters. These are not formatted by default. Paragraph is not formatted by default, and you can make the settings. You can make it left align, right align, top align, bottom margins you can give. Okay, you can apply border also to a particular paragraph. You can set the space settings. So, and wherever a paragraph is ending, you can have this non-printing characters to indicate you that particular paragraph has been ended up. Okay, non-printing characters, we have discussed this topic in previous lecture also. Okay, you can give the line spacing, you can use the text alignment and paragraph spacing also. Okay, so for setting we have these options in our formatting toolbar. You can see it here also. So once you will select the text and then you will try implementing these formattings, it will get implemented and it will give a beautiful look to your paragraph. So whatever things you are writing, and if they are represented in a better way, obviously the reader also takes interest in reading that. So formatting is very important part of your document creation, so you must take care of it. Okay, so let us do this particular part of practical also. So if you will select the text and you will try to align it left, already the text is aligned to left. Basically this is your center alignment. Basically see beta, this center alignment we are using when we are writing poems. Okay, so one line this way, then second line little bit less or greater than this. So when we are writing poems, isn't it giving you appearance of writing poems like appearance, right? So we are not using in paragraph writing this type of text. Generally we use, see this, generally we use this type, justified, symmetry from this side also and symmetry from this side also, and this is for the right side symmetry. There will be no left side symmetry. And here if you are clicking on left symmetry, the left symmetry will be maintained but right symmetry will not be there. So best way to represent a paragraph is to use this justified, and shortcut key you can see is Ctrl plus J. It gives a better option. So whenever you are writing anything and you want it to be represented in a better way, then you should select the text, then you should press Ctrl plus J. Okay, so it will give the alignment this way. Okay, you can see also left aligned, right aligned, center aligned, and this is your justified. Fine. And what else you can do? You can go in your format tab. Okay, in format tab you will get the paragraph option. As you are having this text wala option, you can see the paragraph option also, where you can find it here. Okay, once you will click it, a paragraph dialog box will come. So here also it will offer you various options in the indent and spacing tab. Okay, you can set the alignment also, left align the text. If you want to left align, you want to right align, it will center align it, it will justify it. Okay, so in this way you can set the alignment of the text from the alignment tab. Fine. Okay, but the next part is indentation. If you want to provide the paragraph the indents, so this topic will cover in next lecture. Thank you so much. Okay beta, keep on revising and preparing the notes. Thank you so much.